Oh, check. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, today we are going to discuss this stories of the Prophet, by Said Abdul Hassan Ali Nadwi. So, how do you know about the Prophet in your mind? Before discussing this.
The prophets like
Prophet.
Muhammad,
All the last messenger.
From school, first of all, religious education.
Religious education.
Learned about prophets then, and then from friends. I have lots of, in London, I have lots of Muslim friends, Christian friends, Hindu friends, all the religions, and they tell me about the prophets. Or I hear from my conversations, and I ask them
And
questions.
how did they talk about Muhammad?
They just talk about him and say, who's your prophet? They say Muhammad.
Oh,
or I've heard them praying before, or stuff like that. So. And obviously, I think it's common knowledge. I think it's general knowledge that everyone knows that even if you're not religious, you know Jesus, Muhammad. You know.
How about you, Jimmy?
I reckon in the Western world, you definitely hear about Jesus, Noah. What was the other one? Moses. And then you hear other things. I know Adam and Eve aren't prophets, but you hear about them. But we get taught that they are not prophets. That
they're not prophets.
Something else, like a deity.
The last messenger in Islam, or the last prophet is Muhammad. So the what's it called, like the king of all the prophets, Muhammad. Even though he is the last. And all the prophets just forsake to him because respect him for all the things that happen.
Was he the first?
The first.
First or last?
Yeah, the last. The seal of the prophet. And we have some Islamic and biblical names like we have discussed before, like Adam is the same, Ayub became Job, and Benjamin, David, Hajar, Hagar. Do you know Hajar? Hagar? The wife of Abraham.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you know. Harun, Aaron, and Abraham become Hud. There is no Hud in biblical. Hud. And then Abraham become Abraham. Isa, Jesus. Ismail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isaac.
Al-Khadir. Yeah. It's outside the 25 prophets. Al-Khadir. Yeah. Even now, he's still alive. Really. But only for certain people who can see him.
Really?
In Mecca. Yeah, every once in a year, he will go to Mecca to pilgrimage.
Wow.
And only for a certain, certain people who can see him.
Do you know who can see him?
No. Even for the people who can see him,
they don't know.
They don't know it.
So he appears randomly to
people. And even for the people who see him, he won't tell to anyone that he saw him or he see him. That's why when I tell you that I see him, so I'm lying.
It's your word against mine.
It's really spiritual experience, not to tell to anyone. That's about the dream. When you have a dream like meeting some people, it's not real people. Except for Muhammad.
But you feel it.
You feel it here. But except for Muhammad, if you have a dream that you see Muhammad, the prophet, so this is the real dream. But the problem is you can't tell to anyone.
I have a question. Do you personally ever dream about Allah or Muhammad? Have you ever had dreams?
Because I'm not a really good people. It's only for pious people.
So you've never had a dream about?
No. Only for pious people who really could feel hard and something. Every really good behavior. Pious people like that. Even for Imam, not every Imam can see Muhammad in their dream. Also Allah. Only for some people. For me, I'm material people. Like you maybe. They are similar. And then you have like Moses. Noah, Salih, there is no Salih. Salih is also the name of prophet, but there is no Salih in biblical. Some space here. Means
there's no
Salih, no name in biblical.
Sarah is a biblical name.
Suhaib there isn't also here. And Sulaiman, because Solomon. Sulaiman is the prophet that can speak to animal.
Oh wow, that's cool.
He is the king of all the creation in his era, in his area. Yeah. He can speak to ant, he could speak to camel and so on. And also the chin. He can see the chin. He could see the chin at the time. The chin is.
Oh, genie.
Yeah. Also the chin is just respect him and just like this.
Yes.
And he could move his kingdom to another place. That's why there is one theory that said that Borobudur temple is the kingdom of Solomon. Only for a certain people, maybe 5% of people is here in the world. There's a theory of that. You can see on Google. Solomon and Borobudur. What's the relation?
Sure.
Do Muslims see genies as a good thing? Or
Good thing.
Yeah. Because I remember you saying before that the genies were in hell.
Yeah, you said genies are in hell.
Yeah. I'll tell you like this. The first person here, the first creation that lived in earth is genie. But they fought each other at a time, and Allah just erased them from the earth and moved to the unknown place, and then God created Adam and Eve, and became like this. Man and woman like. And then genie, there is good genie and also bad genie.
Yes.
So for the bad genie, also they will go to hell. For people, also the bad people will go to hell, and good people paradise.
Yes, of course.
Of course. So
paradise.
No question about that, right?
No.
Yeah. We all agree about that. Yeah. Okay, then we have Yahya, John, and then Jacob, Jacob, and then Yunus, Jonah, Yusuf, Joseph, the most handsome man in the world after Muhammad
is Joseph.
It's Joseph. You know the difference between Muhammad and Joseph in the form of the face? You know?
No.
Height?
No, face.
No.
Just face.
Oh, just the difference in the face.
Difference in the face. What's different?
Eyes.
No.
Nose.
Joseph. When the women see Joseph, they will feel interested in Joseph, and then wow, it's really nice. Like when some people see you or some women see you, or you really nice. But for Muhammad, when the women see Muhammad, they will be like this, because the light of Muhammad's face will make everyone bow like this to respect. So
Joseph, you look up Muhammad.
It's different.
Yeah.
There's some story like this, when there are some women who cut mangoes or some fruit, I don't really know about it, just cut it, and then Joseph can just pass through the women, and the woman just cut his hand, her hand, their hands.
Not looking,
Wow, because it's just a maze of Joseph. But for Muhammad, they can't see Muhammad directly like this. Because of the really bright of the face.
Yeah.
That's why even for the film or movie about Muhammad, there is a face of Muhammad. We can't imagine that.
Yeah, I've noticed that the difference between Islam and Christianity.
Yeah.
Christianity has a face. Islam does not.
Yeah, it does.
And if you depict the God, it's disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
You can't draw the face of God.
Yeah, we can't.
That's what. Remember Charlie Hebdo?
Because
Do you remember Charlie Hebdo, the comic book thing? There was a comic book company in France that drew the picture of Allah's face.
Yeah.
And they posted it in the newspaper, and everyone went crazy. They went mad because you can't depict God's face.
And you know the people who draw the picture of Muhammad already died in the crash of car, and his companions, the police, some police.
So never draw
a picture of that. Never making fun of that.
But Jesus has a face. Jesus is everywhere.
Yeah. In Africa, you have different Jesus.
Yes, of course.
In China, different Jesus.
No one knows what it looks like.
Yeah. And Zechariah. And here, the book only prophet Isa, Ibn Maryam. Which one do you want to know?
Which one's the most interesting?
I think this one.
This one?
Isa.
Sure, that one.
So we jump to the page. This one. Yeah, the story of a miracle. Yeah. The prophet Isa, so we call it prophet. No, Isa or Jesus was the last of the messengers before the prophet Muhammad.
Isa is Jesus.
Isa is Jesus. Yeah, the last prophet before Muhammad. Yeah, well, place him in blah, blah, and then his absolute power, his fine wisdom, and everything about Isa is a miracle. From his birth, he can speak. He could speak at the time when he gave birth. And when Mary gave birth to Isa could speak. Could speak.
She didn't have sex to bear child.
Yes. Yeah. And there's also no father. Yeah. The ignorant of however, the prophet is accepted easily by those who believe in Allah. Yeah, Allah is accepted by someone who believes in Allah and is powerful, not only blah. He has the most beautiful names. It's also written here. And such people believe that Adam is created from water and clay without a mother and father. Yeah, so Adam and Eve created without father and mother. To believe in a birth by a mother without a father is easier than to believe in a birth without a mother or a father. Yeah, you see this? That's why Allah said, the similitude of Jesus before God is the death of Adam without father and mother, and
Jesus without father.
With father, a Virgin Mary. And everything about Isa was extraordinary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Jews without community who had given many prophets at this time rejected the Spirit of God and anything connected to it. They found a worldly explanation for everything. The miracles Allah bestowed on the Prophet Isa were designed to cure that narrow worldly point of view. So most of prophets come from Israel. We call it Bani Israel. Now Israel. Israel. Yeah, Israel. Yeah. And Jesus is different. That's why it's the age. At this community, the Jews depended only on what they themselves witness. Maybe you can read it yourself and then ask you some questions. Jimmy?
They had a great veneration for race and blood, and a love for money and property. They were completely engrossed in this life. Their hearts became hard and their natures became coarse. They were not kind to the weak nor gentle towards the poor. They treated people who have Israelite blood in their veins as worthless. They were humble towards the strong and rich and tyrannical towards the poor and weak. They were harsh when they had the power and yielding when they were without power. Hypocrisy and servility, trickery and cunning and resorting to conspiracy and secretiveness were engendered in them by a life of abasement and servitude which they long had enjoyed in Syria and Palestine under the Roman rule. Sort of understand that. Sort of understand that.
No, a lot of big words.
Massive words. Right.
Last word.
You got this one?
Yeah. Over the ages, the Jews' scorn for the prophet had increased. So too in the community had murder dealings with usury. What's usury?
Which one? This word?
Usually I think maybe to use someone.
Which one?
Usury.
Usury also, I didn't know that.
I think maybe to use someone like trickery. So
I think usury is similar to this, maybe talking about the religious teachings.
Usury
Similar to this,
yeah.
And lack of compassion. Yeah. There are many of them will strictly sincere of Allah. We forgot about the charity, the obligatory, equality between men and women. So equality, we learned about it before the world come up with the discussion of equality between men and women before. Equality. Also tolerance, we have it before.
I don't think there's much equality.
equality
Yeah.
in
Islam.
yeah, the equality. You know, Fatimah?
No.
Is the daughter of Muhammad.
No.
She became the leader of the war of war at the time. So that's equality, right? Fatimah is the daughter of Muhammad. The women will be leader.
What were the leader now in the Middle East?
So here
culture, it's part of culture, not the teaching of Islam.
that's true. I think the quality here is a lot better with men and women. But Middle East, women can't go to school, they can't drive, they can't vote.
Yeah, because of the culture.
Right.
So it's their own take on the religion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So religion related to culture.
Yeah.
It depends on the culture.
It's always the people, not the religion.
Yeah, the people, not the religion. Here, you see.
Here is good. Here is good because we look how many girls we've seen in school. In the Middle East, girls don't go to school.
And also girls can watch football and drive and go to the market.
But Middle East,
no,
none of it.
But today, the latest prince, prince.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi changed everything.
Really?
Yeah.
For good.
Women can drive. Women can watch football. Can attend the music concert.
That's good.
Or something.
That's good. More equality.
Yeah. When America talk about the equality, I finished about that before. We as Islam. Yes, the example is Fatima.
Yeah.
So Khadija.
What was she? The queen, the leader of?
The leader of a war. War. Yeah. Marshal. And all men become his followers. Her followers. Yeah. That's one. Yeah.
They had once believed in.
And also about education. Muhammad teaches women and men and women have the same opportunity to get really high education. But in Middle East, see, the point of view is different.
Yes.
Very part of culture. Even before Islam, the Middle East is like that.
Yes.
If there is someone who gives birth of women, so
yes. Yeah.
Like this. No women at the time. But after the coming of Islam, women accepted by the people of Arab. Before Islam, women there become slave of sex or something. But after the Islam, it's different. Everything changed.
That's good.
Yeah. But in the time of Moses, at the time, it's different. The family who has gave birth man or son will be cut because Pharaoh, the bad king, just afraid of the man who will fight him. Yeah. But Moses,
Yes, of course.
Parting
with the Red Sea.
The Red Sea with the stick.
Yes.
The stick and became.
And was he leading the Jews?
He did the Jews.
Leading the Jews.
Yeah.
Moses in the burning bush.
Yeah, and still now that there was the chart. Oh, no, chart or something with horse.
Cart. Horse and carriage.
Yeah, in the ocean.
They found it.
Yeah, found it in the ocean. This belongs to Pharaoh. You can search on Google.
I think I've heard of that actually. They found a cart in the middle of the Red Sea.
The ark somewhere in the mountains.
The mountain in Iraq. Oh no, Iran.
Iran. Found a ship in the mountains.
Turkish, And the wood.
Is old.
And some people believe that the wood is from Java. It's called Jati, or like that.
Like that?
Long lasting.
Okay, well, start.
Let's start.
They had once believed in the prophethood and the message, and there had been many prophets among them, and in their books were filled with reports about them. But in the end, they only believed in what suited their purpose. They once opposed those who criticised them, called them to account and called them to true religion, and even war.
So every people there just trying to fight the prophet.
They
didn't believe the prophet. Only some people.
Like the Romans.
Like Romans. So there are some prophet that has really small followers, and they feel like anger and then he asked for the catastrophe for the people, like Noah also. He asked for the flood. Yeah. And Allah, the creator of the world, asked him to make a boat. And some people just make fun of that. Wow, it is sunny day, you made a boat. You're crazy, man. Crazy. But then after that came the flood. And crazy. Yeah, and even for Noah's son also get drowning in that.
Oh really?
And also the wife of Noah also get drowning.
Wow.
Because they didn't believe Noah, even without the family. Okay. Can you continue?
At one time, the Jews had been a divine nation apart from other nations, with their belief in divine unity. That is why they were preferred over other people at the time. Allah, the exhale, says, O children of Israel, remember my blessing to you, which I bestow on you, and that I prefer you over all worlds.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, I mean, do you understand that?
O children of Israel, remember my blessing to you, which I bestow on you, and that I prefer you over all worlds. So what? This is Allah saying this to the Jews.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll check it. Yeah, so Allah. Yeah, if there is like this, so this is the word from God. The second chapter.
Yeah, verse 47.
Yeah, verse 47.
Yeah.
It's already written here. The same. Yes, like this. It's only the meaning, the translation. That.
So Jews used to be pure.
Pure. Yeah. And you know that the Quran only in Arabic because of why
is it only in Arabic? No.
Because Arabic language is more to be heard rather than spoken.
That's why you said kind of sing it. I think it sounds amazing, by the way. The sound of it.
Leslie Hasselton, the Jews, said Quran is what's it called?
It's like a performance. It's great.
Performance, yeah. I forgot the term of that.
What was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
What the Jews used to
The Jews say.
about
The Leslie Hasselton from United States. She talked about Quran to the Prophet and something.
What, like Yiddish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the first chapter that.
See words I like, is that where you're like,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah.
Is that what the line is?
Yeah. Okay. Like this. You have the same last of letter here.
Yeah.
Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. 'Alaq. Same.
Wow.
I don't know how you make that noise.
How do you make
Yeah.
Wow.
Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram alladhi 'allama bil qalam. Same, right?
Wow.
علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Same, yeah. كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى. Yeah, this is the first chapter that taught by Gabriel to Muhammad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this.
Yeah.
You know, let's see the meaning of that.
Yeah.
Recite. So the first teaching in Islam is to recite. So, literature. Yeah, it's first from Islam, and then spread by the Western. And Islam, they just leave this kind of term to recite, and recite. So you read and read. Yeah. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Recite the name of your Lord who created. What has been created by God? Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. So created a man from clean substance. You know, the water, clay, water and clay. And when we die, we will be back to nature, become water and clay.
In Islam, do you get buried when you die?
Yeah.
Do you get buried, like cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get buried.
Yeah, so no cremation.
No cremation.
Just buried.
Cremation will make the Thai people suffer from really get painful.
Yeah.
Really painful.
Yeah.
Very painful.
Okay.
Yeah, because burning or touching the dead people will make the people.
So is there cemeteries around here?
Some of them. Yeah.
Some.
Yeah, many cemeteries there.
I've seen one on the hill. There's one on the hill.
Yeah, on the hill. Also for Christian, they do the same.
Of course.
Yeah, but different symbol. For
Of
Islam, only the name of the person. But for Christian, there's some
the cross.
Yeah, outside it. And then, if Allah beside your Lord is the most generous. Alladhi allama bil qalam. All about pen. It's where you mention first here in the Quran. Pen. Even maybe pen. Haven't been discovered at the time by China. I think the first paper is in China.
Yeah.
By pen. Allama al insana ma. Who taught by God? Taught man which he knew not. New thing, like Adam and Eve, when the first in earth, so Gabriel came to them to teach everything. For example, this chair, this table, the tree and something. Yeah, so Gabriel directly taught Adam and Eve at the time. Gabriel.
Gabriel's an angel, isn't he?
Yeah, an angel.
The angel Gabriel.
Yeah.
Well, in the Bible, he's an angel. Yes.
An angel.
Isn't he also an angel?
An angel, yeah.
And these teachings as well.
Yeah, the messenger of the message from God to the prophet is Gabriel.
Okay.
It's the Bible, the first Islam.
So do you also believe in Lucifer? Lucifer.
The devil.
The devil, yeah.
But do you call him Lucifer?
Lucifer.
Do you believe that he was once an angel?
Was an angel?
So in the Bible, Lucifer was an angel. He was by God's side. And then he betrayed God, and God put him in charge of hell. That's where Lucifer now lives.
Oh, yeah, we call it psychology. Shaitan.
Oh, Shaitan, the devil, right?
The devil.
Yes.
Yeah, the devil.
But do you believe that he was
By God's side, by Allah's side.
Yeah. By our side also, they know everything about God. They believe in God, but
They've been
have
put in charge of
really,
hell. They have to repent.
arrogant feeling.
Yeah.
And they don't really respect the prophet or something. So that's why Allah, the Creator, just put him in.
Yeah. Oh, so it's the same.
Yeah, same. Jimmy, are you sleepy?
I'm trying not to yawn.
Oh.
The camera.
Oh, okay.
Go for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were mixed with idol worshipping people, gradually the Jews failed to honour the teachings of the prophets. They began to adapt spurious. What's spurious?
Spurious.
What does that mean?
Superiors, believe? Superior sort of thing?
Superior?
It's S-P-U-R-I-O-S-U.
Spurious.
I think it's meant to be curious. Maybe.
Okay.
Curious belief.
Or maybe superior beliefs, superiors beliefs.
Which one? Spurious belief. You know, it is the same as similar meaning with ignorant customs. So the feeling of spurious is the feeling of ignorance.
Right,
By people, so ignorance of different terms. I think.
Got it.
Yeah.
and the ignorance of customs. They had worshipped the calf after their escape from Egypt, and they developed a great veneration for Uzziah. Uzziah? Is that the
Uzziah?
Uzziah?
Uzziah, which one?
Uzziah.
Yeah. Uzziah. Proclaiming he was more than human. Their excellence let them ascribe idol-worship, magician, and unbelief, and after this to certain abilities. Oh, yeah. Because there are really long, for many years there isn't prophet at the time. So when Isa came out as the prophet, so all the girls already ignore all the prophet because they have a long time not see the prophet because of that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If Jesus, Isa, was a prophet of Allah,
Yeah.
why did Jesus teach Christianity?
Actually, Jesus didn't teach Christianity. There is no word Christian in the Bible. You can check it.
But isn't that where the Bible came from? Jesus preaching, preaching about God, but he never specified.
Never specified.
I understand.
There is also the word Christian there.
Yes, I understand. Yeah. He never specified, so he was talking about Allah.
Yeah. Or even he was saying that he is the prophet and we believe in God, in Allah. Not he said that he is God himself. No.
Is he Allah's son?
Yeah.
Is he Allah's son?
Allah's son?
Allah.
The
God.
Jesus, the God?
God.
Yeah, God, Allah.
Is Jesus his son?
No.
Oh, because in the Bible it says Jesus is God's
son.
No.
In Islam we put this like this. I will that's for you. It's here. It's already mentioned here. Yeah, it's fine. Qul huwallahu ahad. Say he's Allah, who is one. Allahu samad. Allah, the eternal refuge. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. This is all this word. He neither begets nor he is born,
I was just going off what the Bible says about Jesus being God's son. Because the Bible says that Jesus is God's son.
God's son.
Yes.
It's already written?
Yes.
You know, there are Old Testament.
Yeah, New Testament, Old Testament.
New
I'm pretty
Testament.
sure that's common knowledge, isn't it?
Common knowledge.
Jesus is God's son. I thought so.
There's the revision of the Holy Book. In Islam, there's no revision.
Yeah, there's one,
Only from all from God. And the last is walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Nor is there to him any equivalent. So we can make equivalent between God and everything. No equivalent to him. And the most important is if maybe they say that Jesus is the son of Allah, so here lam yalid wa lam yulad is already answered by the Quran. That he neither begets nor is born.
Well, so that says he is the son of Allah.
Yeah?
Is that what you just said? He is the son of Allah.
In the Bible, says that Jesus is the son of Allah. Yeah? In the Bible.
Oh, it's son of God.
Son of God. Yeah, son of God. But in Islam, it's like this. It's already mentioned. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
He is neither begets nor is born. What does that mean? He neither begets nor is born.
Allah doesn't give birth, but also.
Oh, Allah doesn't give birth.
Yeah.
I understand.
Give birth.
Okay, so you can't have a son.
Yeah, Allah can have a son. So if Isa is wife and then for wife they have son, so the son also the son of God.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For example,
Jesus'
if
wife.
Married to wife.
Yeah.
And then the wife give birth to son or daughter, so begin the daughter or son became the son of Allah. Or the grandfather is Allah. It doesn't make sense to me.
Jesus had a wife as well.
Yeah. So the son of Jesus is the
Grandson.
grandson of Allah.
Which means I could be the great.
Yeah, which means
Yeah.
there is someone alive today that is related to God.
Yeah. Only the creator not favored or something.
You should read some Da Vinci Code, that's what that's about. There's someone today that's Jesus' bloodline. It's very cool.
He can go for me.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Is that for today, I think?
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
continue tomorrow. And for tomorrow, we will go to school at the similar time. We'll just prepare. You will see at 5. And then after that, we will leave for the house from school at around 12, maybe. After having Friday prayer, you will see all the students and teachers will gather together and listen to the imam.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's more.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks you and Jimmy. Thank you very much for tuning.
Thank you.
Hopefully you will have a great day tomorrow.
Oh, we always have a good day.
Yeah.
Always have a good day.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. You have a good night.
See you at 5. Yeah, good night.
Sleep well.
Sleep. Okay, class.